Rick from Easy Photo. We're going to take just a couple of minutes and share with you a question that came up in the APPO site, and I'm prepared just a quick video on that. So people are getting scrapbook pages, they're trying to scan them, they have been cut to make them work, and now you want to cut them out, and what's a good way to do it. I'm going to switch over to my screen at this point, and I'm going to share with you my a possible solution for you. This is one of many, but this is kind of a quick way to do it, and we'll actually use the picture that was put up on the APPO site. So I'd recommend you take a look at Photoshop Elements. It's an inexpensive program, resides right on your computer, and it has a lot of different functions, organizing for video and everything else, but we're going to use the photo editing component of it. So what you're going to see here now is the tools. There's a bunch of different modes that you have available. We want to jump over to the expert mode, just to give you a quick functionality, to give you and unlock all the tools. And you do a thing called photo bin, where you actually can see files, and you see I have nothing here. So I'm just going to go open up the one file that I need, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's right here. Hopefully that's it. It is, and that's the picture that they were looking at. It has some functionality that's kind of really cool. It takes just seconds to do. This is something that we can do. So basically, you want to get rid of all the background. You want to keep the picture, the photo. So they have a crop function. This crop function will give you some suggestions, and you can play with all the different settings. I'll just show you kind of the one feature that we use, and this is this feature here called Cookie Cutter. Or you can have a whole bunch of different types of things. So this would be all of the different shapes. So I mean, you could literally, if it's black, that means the picture will show up. So for instance, we could do something like this, and then we could define the area and move it around to, and then of course you can play with this into your heart's galore. Obviously your clients love it because they think you've taken all this time, effort, and energy. I don't really like that particular shape for a couple of reasons, so I'm not going to cut using that. One is the stars seem to cut into the kid's head, so I'm just going to come up here and use one of the more traditional ones that are kind of cool when you're doing with them. So something like this with a little edge across the side, and of course you can adjust the size, and the picture remains all in there. And so we're going to kind of flavor that all in like so. Now, and again, I can use a regular size if I wanted, but this make it look like something like this, or maybe we want the feet in there. You can choose how far you want to go with this, right? So let's just come down here like that. And we got our little precious darling all set. We're all done. We say we cropped. It's all cropped now at this point. You could put a soft border. You could adjust the edges, but it's just literally that. So all the background is now gone, and we can go File, Save As, and save it to whatever we got here. We want to put it in a JPEG format, and we'll just put Enhanced 2, because I think I've already played with Enhanced 1. JPEG, and we're all done. I like to, when I'm saving these, if they're not in a TIFF format, I like to go ahead and use the maximum image quality, and to do progressive scanning, meaning it's going to write it 5 times over again to get you the maximum largest file available. When we do that, we're all done. We can close out of all of this stuff here if we want at this point. And I don't want to save the original. I'm all done with that. I can pull up my file folder here. I now have the picture, and there it is. So hopefully that helps you with some ideas of how this works. And of course, you can go to your heart's content. You can make them nice and clean borders if you want, but this then becomes the image. You can also adjust the size of this image. You can even change the background color if you'd like. So all up to you guys how you want to do it, but something really inexpensive as far as applications, a lot of functionality. We use this in a number of different other areas, so I think you could find it as a pretty nice general tool for everything. Hope this helps. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call over at easyphotoscan.com, and our telephone number is 866-468-7250. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.